Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here with a new Let's Play of Octopath Traveler. That's right, guys. This game, I'll be honest, I did not know about this game. I did not bother thinking about it at all too much until I heard about it around E3, maybe actually a few months before E3 happened. And then I played the demo for the hell of it. I was like, sure, I'll try it. And I loved it. And it reminds me so much of the old-fashioned Final Fantasy versions, or games, which is obviously probably what it's supposed to be because, hey, it's made by Square Enix. And I just really love this game. This game, or at least the demo, was really fun and enjoyable. I got to play for 3 hours. And yeah, and speaking of the demo, I will be picking up from where I left off in that demo, but I got through 2 characters kind of introduction quests first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through those 2 characters, and then I'll load back. Once I'm done, I'll load into the save file I had on the demo. So that's what's going to happen. I really love this too. So I only know 2 of the characters, so I'm actually very excited to learn about the rest of them too. So how about we begin? So how about new game? Here we go. Cyrus, the philosopher. Talent, study foe, path action, scrutinize. Your name is Cyrus and you are a scholar. You teach at the Royal Academy at Lesdam, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is pursuit of knowledge. There is so much more I would learn. One day you realize that an inevitable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, plaguing your insatiable curiosity. Ophelia, guide, summon. Your name is Ophelia and you're a cleric. You hail from the snow sweeps Frostlands, where you dutify service the Order of the Flame under your adopted father, the Archbishop. As your adopted sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side. But unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Hunter, Annette. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Hayat. Poke. Path actions provoke. Talent is capture. Your name is Hayat, and you are a hunter, one of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the Deep Forest home. Your prowess with the bows is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern. You strike out on a journey of your own. So I can zoom out or... Thief, Therian. Path action, steal, talent, picklock. Your name is Therian, you are a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heist strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Diving into the clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches and to be held. You set your sights on mansions said to be impenetrable, only to find what you never expected. Apothecary Alfane. Path action, inquire. Talent, concord. Your name's Alfane and you are an apothecary. I can't pronounce that word. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village, amend the bubbling brook of the riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave his only home known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dreams, wherever it may lead you. Dancer, Primrose, allure, and summon. Your name is Primrose and you are a dancer. You ply your trade into the pleasure district of Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. That seems a little backwards. In truth, you are the highborn daughter of a once proud house Asheld, an identity concealed from all. 3 men bearing the mark of a crown. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Ooh, interesting. Warrior, all brick. Path action, challenge. Talent, bolstered defense. Your name is Ulbrich, and you are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today, you serve as a master-at-arms for a remote mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then one day you overhear a name from your past, giving you a new purpose. Tressa, merchant. Path action, purchase. Talent, eye for money. Your name is Tresha and you are a merchant. You stock the shelves of your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing out to the sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought. You never know the answer. Then one day an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. So, the one I started off with was Cyrus. And I actually really like Cyrus-Let, and then I made my way down to Tressa. And I was actually about to enter the town that Albrecht is at. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do all of Cyrus' stuff, and I'll travel all the way back down to Tressa, do all that stuff, and then load up the save that I had prior. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so why don't we begin with the scholar, Cyrus. I am so looking forward to this. I also apologize if, with me talking about everyone, but I thought it was nice because I didn't get a chance to read everyone's thing during the demo because I thought that was taking up time that I had, so that's why I was like, I need to do this, so I did that. Alright, let's begin the adventure as Cyrus.
A world of knowledge awaits. And so it was that Atlasdan was founded some 2 centuries ago.
Yeah, some of these scenes.
Our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera.
Probably turn up the volume a little bit on the. Hold on. Yes, there's voice acting in some of these scenes, but I am still going to keep my mic on because why not?
There was another
I will
city-state
voice
with a
these
history
people as I
as
see
long
fit.
and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
Therese.
I think it was...
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
Yes, the desire to learn.
The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see.
Oh, look, a butterfly.
I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct.
Just listen to like how he answers that. He's saying that in sarcastic ways. He's like, that is correct. Oh my gosh. Only someone as dumb as you would not have known that answer. Even though he obviously does not know. Like, guess what? Tressa has a crush on him. Spoilers. I honestly don't know if the other girl has a crush on him. It might be. I don't know. But, yeah, but like it said in his description, he doesn't realize that they have crushes on him, but his only pursuit is knowledge.
Hornburg was
you know,
ruled over by a royal family, said to be
Barney.
descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion.
I wonder if this is where what's her name's story kind of takes place. The dancers.
On the
girl.
other hand,
I
our
wonder
fair
if Oblik
Atlasdan
was
was
a
founded
warrior
by
at
one of
that
the original clans
time
that
or not.
inhabited the flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the flatlands in those days.
Wow, this game called Octopath Traveler has really a big fascination with the number 8. I wonder why.
Correct you are, Your Highness.
Correct you are.
It was a time of great strife here in the flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago.
I wish there was like an
At the
auto
time,
button, like it
the
just
rulers of
go
Grandport
past. Maybe
sought
there
to
is. I don't know. I'll
exert their
check.
influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe.
Yes, it's always something that bridges them differently that always unites two different other groups. Wait, what?
Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
Toodle pip. Ta-ta for now.
Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture.
Jeez, what a shitty teacher you must be when you only have 2 students.
And
I'm
be
kidding,
prepared
of
to
course.
answer questions on any of the material within.
Tressa,
Yes,
I'm
Professor.
looking at you when I'm saying this. Come on now, you got to do your work.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Poor Tressa, I actually like her.
Hello?
Professor, oh, bright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid.
Splendid. Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I must make haste. Yes, and of course, if you move anything during those cutscenes, you can hold the B button. And then here we are, the radar. Use the radar at the bottom right to check the area you found your heading. Continue the story here. Side story, starting point, save point, and hidden item. Press the R button to turn off the... Oh, really? Oh, wow. Alright. Oh. Transport yourself instantly to any town you visited before. Select the place you want to go to with the sensor. Okay. Unfortunately, I haven't been anywhere quite yet. That's what square, not square, minus. Move around. The L's and the back ZR do nothing yet. Miscellaneous? Settings. Yes, I want English.
Octopath. Octopath. Traveler. Octopath. Traveler.
Traveler.
Octopath. Traveler.
Unfortunately, there's nothing in here that says auto advance. That was a little more brighter. Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler. Yes, you're just walking. If you want to run, you hold down B.
Greetings!
Majesty possesses unique understanding of the scholarly pursuit.
Not bad, eh?
Found in the Royal Library and Academy, where nobles and commoners alike can learn freely. Ha. I'm the king now, bitch. Oh, what's over here? I want to explore lots. I have so much I want to look through. But look, Tressa is right there. Aw, poor Tressa. I actually really like her. I did not come down those steps.
Professor Albright.
Oh, thanks heavens you're still here. I thought I missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter
If you can
is,
spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course.
But of course, Your Highness. It would be my pleasure to answer anything.
Mm-hmm.
After all, my role as your tutor isn't important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
indeed,
Yes, Yes, Professor. It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I feel that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see. A shame that.
The truth
I do,
is...
however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not ideal speculation. My theory is based on the fact that blah 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 blah. Oh my god, why am I just watching this? This is annoying. Sleepy time. Yes, she actually does fall asleep. Spoilers for 5 seconds in the future. Let's continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realms are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
Most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignments, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor. Farewell. So long. Farewell. Our Peter's saying goodbye. You are my life.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, hello there, Therese. What?
Yes? Do you have,
Do you have a question for me as well?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. I want to really... I really want to, like, stretch out my voice acting for this, because there are a lot... Obviously, there's probably as much scenes without voice acting as there is with voice acting. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever got the chests that were in here on the demo. Ruh-roh. Sure, it's not too much. I feel like I must have gotten them. How else would I have? I probably did get them. I don't know. It just felt like it's something that I probably forgot. Anyway, they're not that good of items. And I was walking. And of course, here's where you would save. There you go. There's my game. I'm at level 8. While here I am at a lowly level 1. I am pathetic. Alright.
Hello?
Just over here lies the castle town. It's a lively place. It's such 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 a lively place. Welcome to the castle town, California.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that an original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete history, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. I actually do like Cyrus. I think Cyrus is a dork. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Art Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy, I am titled by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will. Oh, the special archives is behind her.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright!
Professor Albright, the headmaster would see you at once. Of all the times, too. Oh well, might I ask of you a favor? What might it be? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Ah yes, back to voice acting.
Do enter.
Do enter. I am not evil at all.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
Oh yes, if I remember
That
something, it's
treatise
something
on
done.
arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Yeah, this
Sir?
is dumb.
I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I mean, he didn't lay it fully bared. I mean, he just
I
talked
am
about
fully
it.
aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything...
Enough, Cyrus!
I'm not evil at all.
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious
I want to
stone,
imagine.
something to be appreciated by its rightful
I want to
owner
imagine that
alone.
while Cyrus is having this inner monologue with himself, that the guy is just yelling and screaming at him like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, he got the Charlie
Power is
voice.
to be hoarded.
You got the Charlie Brown
An
adult voice.
unfortunate attitude. Indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go.
Well then, I guess fuck you then.
Wait. There was one last thing.
Oh, you ass.
Sir?
I heard the Special Archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer.
It's as if he enjoys
Thank
being a
you for
giant
your
prick.
concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
I want to know. Okay, so he just got. I'm confused.
Enter.
First of all, I'm so confused. Like according to what it seemed like by that guard after his lecture, it's not like he just got permission to enter the archives today. So how could he have cited one of the books that was in the archives in his thesis or whatever his paper? It just makes no sense. I don't know. That's how I'm understanding it. Just, man.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
Yes. What is it, Therese?
Hmm.
I'm sleeping again. It's about Professor Albright, sir. You bitch! How dare you talk mad word shit about me?
Hello there.
This is the Royal Academy. It's pride and joy.
Sure is rain.
All are welcome to pursue knowledge here. Yes, but unfortunately can never quite obtain it. That stingy headmaster won't let you read anything from the archives. What a prick. Can I go?
Can I help you?
Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Do you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
This is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it has been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books from these archives is strictly forbidden. Yes, that's why I said it's been stolen, you daft girl. I said it was stolen. If it's a forbidden thing, then of course it was stolen. You can't act like it's a thing that cannot happen. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal a crown off the king's head. Then why don't I steal the king's crown off his head? An impenetrable vault, a disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mystery of the worlds are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed.
You can see that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash. I just did that. Fuck you!
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some
Game is
research.
afoot. And the game is afoot, you see. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library lately, as might my few scholars. Then mayhaps I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome any obstacle. The path action is called the Y button. You can only do it when you're up to a person like that. Good eyes. Let's see now. Testimony. Of course I've got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Once in charge of protecting the king, this guard suffered a serious leg injury and was since transferred to a calmer post inside the grounds. Though the injury healed long ago, he hasn't mentioned it to anyone and enjoys the serenity of his new post. Most intriguing. So yes, you get... Oh look, it's right there too. Nice. So yes, you can inquire on a lot of people, but there are some... I noticed when I'm in the next town with Cyrus, if I try to scrutinize someone, I have as though I get percent chances, and the possibility of failing would ruin my reputation. There's a hidden item right up here. Right about there. Odds and ends. What the heck is that? Fetches a most priceless soul. Oh, okay, cool. What does that sign say? I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. That's what it says. It says, progress is not this way. Go the fuck back. Hello. Yes, hello there, teacher. How does it feel to be inadequate to me? Oh, you can just walk into their rooms as they're giving lectures. How intriguing. Oh, look, who are you, you bigwig? I'm a mischievous fellow. Indeed I am. Let me in, you bastard. Hello. Let me talk to you or scrutinize you. Just among you know full well I have a key to a special archives, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. Even I had no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time. Most intriguing. This key, that's true, but the dust scattered upon it suggests he has not... Oh well. I got 2 more things remaining. Knock those 2 things out, and then I'll call it a day. Or apart. Indeed. God damn it. Only Headmaster Yovan and the guard stationed outside should have the key to the library archives. Most intriguing. The Headmaster and guard possess keys to the special archives. Hello. Let's see now. The key to archives? Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tomb considering what they're worth. I'm gambling debts myself, so I understand temptation. Most intriguing. It's very tomes and cluttered with debt to boot.
Splendid!
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Who possesses the keys to the archives? The headmaster and the guard.
But of course!
But of course! It all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archives. One belonged to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? The guards! Headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspicious of late, even sleeping while on active duty. How indeed suspicious. It would be all too easy to to lift the key off his person. I can't speak. I'm a nice scholar, but I can't speak. So is it possible that the guard is our man? No.
No.
No. He would have no motive. Come on. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. Come on, go a little faster, will ya? And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put it all together, and our villain is... Well, you
Yes.
only give me one choice. Indubitably, the shifty scholar Russell. That shifty scholar. Can this please move faster? It gets annoying when the text stay up there even after I pressed A for so long. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
No, all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Okay. What has it? He's been doing his research on the ground these days.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. Save Austin. Yes, because down here, we'll get a taste of combat. And that is all I'm gonna do for this part of Let's Play Octopath Traveler. You guys, this is such an adorable game, and it adds such a charm to it so far, and I really do enjoy it. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know who did you start off with if you've started playing this game. Let me know. And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too, that's in the description below. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.